Hey,
Yeah! The button has been pushed. Say hi.
What the buck is up, every pony?
Woohoo!
What the button?
Welcome back to Hell and Back. A wonderful, wonderful series full of wonderful, wonderful mishaps. It's a great time. What will happen today? That's for me to know and you to find out. As for last time, who wants to do the last time on to Hell and Back?
Who has an exquisite memory?
I was gonna say, I thought at this point it's just like tradition. As I say, looking at the person who keeps doing it.
That's you.
Tradition.
I will. Do my best. All right. I do recall that there was a female up here that we helped. We got the ghosties out of her, and then we came over to this door, which had been locked. Orion pricked his hoof and rubbed his blood all over an arcane symbol. It unlocked the door like it did when we unlocked Cassiopeia's tomb. And just on the other side, there was a terrible, evil ghost. And it put up quite a fight, but we put up a better one. And our combat went smoothly, no one died, and we reigned victorious. We have also changed systems recently, and we have acquired new equipment, and I know that I am still currently learning the new system of Pony Finder 2. So we'll see how smoothly things go today.
Thing could go wrong. Yeah.
Alright. I see that.
Alright, so I seem to recall that there were some guys hanging out down here.
Oh yes, there was a golem down there.
Are we going to do something about that, or you're not worried about that?
Golems can be terrifying.
I mean, you say can be, but so can we.
Well, there's a golem and a cat person down there.
Oh, are you rescuing the cat person from the golem?
I don't know. The golem doesn't seem to be moving. Meanly, Orion's going to roll perception. He's going to listen as well as look down there to see if there's any signs of danger.
Alright, where are you there? Right there?
Wait, that was an initiative roll. That was not supposed to be that. It was supposed to be perception.
Thing.
Oh, good.
But
Okay.
yeah, perception and initiative are technically the same thing. Though I'll give it to you here. But remember, perceptions are blind. What are you trying to figure out?
I want to know if this cat is in any kind of danger from this golem.
It does not seem to have been harmed by the golem in any way, at least from what you can see. There's no large lack of bone structure in the cat, if that's what you're asking. I feel like that would probably be something that a golem would cause. And it just seems to be standing there looking down the hallway at you.
Does it seem immobile?
Nope. It's definitely moving. It's making weird little whirs and magical like the little arcane noises that you might expect a golem to be making.
What do we roll to identify a golem?
Arcana would be that. Blind if you could. Alright, and David, can you give me just a really quick refresher? How do DCs work in Pathfinder 2 for that kind of, for recognizing things?
Well, thankfully, the DCs work the same for that as everything else. 1 second. Here we go. I found the page, guys. Aren't you happy? Be happy.
Woohoo!
Click on that.
Oh, you posted.
And you can use the level of the thing and then compare it on that chart there, and that gives you the DC.
That's pretty simple. I like it. Right.
Yeah, that seriously works for everything. It's a level 5 trap, and that's probably the DC.
Fair. Is this similar to Pathfinder in the way that, like, in the way of questions, or is this, like, I'm not sure if that's...
It is more assumed that the GM just kind of decides what to tell you, and if you roll a normal success, then the more obvious things should come up, and if you roll a crit success, well, you should really give some good info.
Fantastic. That is perfectly fair.
And if you could fail, then you could tell us whatever the hell you want.
Orion and Lilspout, you guys both did your rolls there. Little Spout, there's not much that you can surmise from the golem here, though. Orion, you do know that this is a stone golem, as I pointed out last session, just as a refresher here, because you were kind of looking it over too. It does seem to have a particular fancy. It looks like it's been very well crafted in a sense. It doesn't look like it was just haphazardly thrown together from like the stones around the place or anything like that. It doesn't look like it's naturally from this here cave, given the surrounding rocks and things. Whatever made this definitely put it here.
And it was behind it.
Sorry.
This golem was built deliberately and placed behind a sealed door that Cassiopeia locked herself. I don't recognize.
Duck's over there.
We don't recognize these robots, right? Like, these aren't familiar robots, are they?
Familiar robots?
They don't.
Yes.
Guessing if they look familiar.
They don't look like.
Yeah, I pointed that out last session. These look like very, very similar to the golems that that Ivory Drop had made back in the caves at Aralon.
Yeah.
What?
What?
What's happening?
Fog of War exploration process was reset for this scene.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
Just because of the whole we did the whole lighting thing, and we were moving stuff around, and I was moving it, and there's like certain areas of the map that were showing up like outside of the walls. It was just giving it a reset.
Okay, so Little Spout ducks behind there, raises a hoof, makes a silent shushy notion, and then the mist seeps out, and out comes a adorably slightly small but otherwise proper Ivory Drop.
Out comes a what?
Ivory Drop. He made himself. He used image to make himself look like Ivory. She used image to make herself look like Ivory Drop.
Fantastic.
Yes. I even increased my weight by 6 inches just to be slightly closer.
Oh yeah. All right. So you now look like an Ivory Drop.
Also, voice and scent, because I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Orion, seeing a new pony, is going to come up
And
start
scent, apparently. Ooh.
Steady, kind of like edges away from it. Like, okay.
Well, I mean, you're not even in the room.
Oh, okay. Well.
Whereas, you were right there and you saw it happen.
I'm like, I guess I come into the room and I'm like,
You walk into the room.
Little Spouts go raise a hoof and gently nudge Orion away.
Yeah, you walk into the room to an Ivory Drop pushing a sniffing Orion away.
Nudge. And I shall step out.
And you do so.
Have you been keeping an eye on things? I say commandingly to the golem.
It does not move. In fact, the eye is fixated on you. Donk. It makes a clunking noise.
Oh, it changed colors. That's interesting.
I need a status report, says Little Spouts in a borrowed voice.
Dr. Orion steps up next to Little Spout and gently puts his wing close to her neck and starts motioning her backwards. Amateur. Let a professional show you how it's done. Dr. Orion
She says as she's nudged back.
Digs through his bag of holding and he pulls out a hat. Somewhere on this list there is a hat. I will find it.
Time for a hat trick.
He's just like looking through his bags of like the 30,000 hats.
And it is a hat that Little Spout gave him way back when we were first traveling through these caves. It was right after we fought the dragons. Orion is going to put on the hat and he's going to disguise himself as
Cassiopeia?
Yes.
All right.
And he's going to attempt to mimic her voice, but it's going to sound a little bit deeper.
What do you say?
He says in Sphinx, stand down. We're here to move through. We have guests.
And as you make yourself look like Cassiopeia, you step forward to do that. That's where we roll initiative here, because this thing does not look happy with that.
Derp.
I told you.
All right. There you go. I think I got you on there. You guys can just click the thing on the combat tracker now.
I see the things.
Yeah.
We don't see the plus modifier, but it does seem to be adding it in. Is that correct?
Yeah. It should be rolling your initiative right off your sheet.
Okay.
I don't like giant dice.
You should melt it and get new dice. And by that I mean change the color of your dice.
Yeah, I just don't get internal. I have no idea where I would change the color.
Oh, click on the cog. Click on configure settings. Click on module settings. Click on 3D dice settings.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. They have a neat little interface to help you out with that.
And they have lots of dice, yes.
Oh, good. I can turn them off.
Yeah.
Oh, you just want to not have dice.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel it. Like, I didn't like the 3D dice in Roll20. Like, I feel it.
Yes, but that's because in Roll20 you were stuck with just super generic dice. Ugh. Whereas here, I can actually flip a coin.
Alright.
When I'm not doing it blind.
Steady shoot. You just have to push your initiative button in the combat tracker.
Yeah, I did it.
There you go.
I was muted. Oh yes, excuse me.
There you go. So effectively, Orion, donning this disguise, the red look of the golem does not go away. And you know in like Breath of the Wild when the Guardians like see you and suddenly there's like a laser shooting out to like target?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are hearing that like that little tinny like looking at Orion in its Cassiopeia form. Little Spout, it's your turn.
Seems legit? Question mark. Alright, well, Little Spout sees that this thing has apparently become upset at life in general. However, Little Spouts will have to engage in planned violence. I mean, it's not the best plan, but it's a reliable plan. When in doubt.
When in doubt, indeed.
That is the one you just kind of turn towards. So since it's there and she's here, she will charge her lasers, and she will hit it. She will hit it really, really hard.
Targeting thing works automatically, right?
What's that?
The targeting thing works automatically too, right?
I can just double right click. Well, as a player, you can double right click to target things, which I just did. As a GM, it's a little more complicated.
Alright, so
You have to right click something and then click that circle and circle to target something.
yeah. So I see you rolled the description, but not the attack.
Yes. No. Then you asked me a question. I tried to answer it.
Oh, sorry. Shh.
Anyway, I'm going to steam blast it because it deserves a nice deep cleaning.
Yes. Alright. That did hit. Look at that.
It's, I'm vaguely surprised you didn't tell me that. But either way. So I should roll damage. Yay! Oh god, the dice!
All the
That's
dice.
a lot of d6.
And this is just with a steam blast, right?
Yes, I mean, that was her entire turn.
Alright.
Was gathering power and hurling a steam blast for 2 more actions.
Fantastic. And that is
Like, a dedicated fighter could beat the hell out of her DPS just by being up in its grill and going slash and slash and slash and slash.
Alright. And you waylay your steamy blast. Look at that. Guess
That's
I
a
could-
thing I did.
I could be worded better, but we're rolling with it for now.
Oh.
Alright.
No. This fight's getting steamy. Yeah.
It is getting pretty steamy in the caves, I will say. And if that's your turn, it is.
Yeah, that is my turn.
It is this thing's turn. Who
Oh
does
no,
not
that's the worst turn.
seem to like your friend Orion. He just kind of.
I mean, I was about to say, it's like, well, fortunately, there's somebody between me and hit, so yeah.
Yeah!
Oh, just to be fair, does a 30 still hit?
A 30 still does, yes.
Cool. Okay, because technically it would have. Actually, wait, no, I take that back. It wouldn't have cover, so I just aim up a little bit. I can aim over my friend. Yeah. You know, the soft cover's still a thing.
Alright. It uses its turn here to step forward, and you see mighty fists reach back to punch at you, quote, quote, Cassiopeia. Alright, so let's see here. Bonk.
For the status report!
Yeah. First attack, and second, because it used its third action.
Oh no!
Yeah, look at that. So 30
First misses, second hits.
First misses, second hits. In that case, and for the second, take 24 points of bludgeoning damage from a mighty rocky thwack.
Click the star to take the damage.
Yep. The star makes it
Oh, I
super
don't have
easy.
to do that manually. Okay.
Nope. Oh
It's-
my god, I'm so happy I don't have to do that.
Yeah, I like the tools and with the Pathfinder Foundry.
Alright.
Bam!
stuff.
That's it. You did it.
You did it.
All right. This was bludgeoning, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
it was.
Okay.
Do you have resistance?
Not until I rage and not against bludgeoning.
All right.
All right. Pushing. I'm just looking here. All right. And that is his turn. Steady shoot. It's your turn.
It's me. All right.
That's why I could see. Yeah, because I still have viewership rights on for Steady Shoot, which is why I could see outside. And I'm like, wait, I really shouldn't be able to see that.
I see. All right. Let me make a move. I think my movement is 30, 25.
Gee.
That's right.
Oh, you have heavy armor.
Uh-huh.
Wait.
Oh, I have
How
medium
How
armor.
heavy is okay? If you have medium armor and you're strong enough, which you should be, your movement should still be 30.
Okay.
Medium armor penalty can be negated if you're just a strong boy,
Okay,
which I know you
so-
are. You're so strong.
I'm not gonna be able to fit
Please.
anywhere.
Pull in your gut.
I mean, can I squeeze into a smaller area? Can you squeeze in this edition?
Yeah. Squeeze is still a thing.
How does squeezing work? What does that impose upon you? Just curiously.
Oh. Sorry. Now you want me to look that up? Wow. A minute, I quickly look that up. Please.
Uh-oh.
What? What?
Oh, well. Okay, so squeezing is something for
Yeah, squeezing is like if it's really small. But for normal places that are just tight, they just count as typical terrain. So I'm pretty sure it just counts as typical terrain. Because it's not this isn't like so small your head can't fit in.
right. But I don't have
So
anywhere
it-
I can fit all 4 squares. Like I could do here.
Yeah, so
Here.
your squeezing is just typical terrain. You can't stop in our squares, but go ahead. Like you could stop here.
Like this?
No, one back.
No, I can't stop there. My
Forward.
box can't be there.
Here.
No, this is terrain I can't stand in, and that's where my token is.
There.
There we go.
There you go.
The problem
That.
is I can't stand anywhere close enough to hit it.
Oh, well, that's a totally separate problem. I'm pretty sure Dr. Orion will oblige you.
Right, but I can't until he moves.
Do you want to just delay?
Sure.
Just wait until Orion gets a chance to not be there.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna delay until after Orion's turn then. So
All right. Bonk.
If
Good
you
job,
were
Orion.
here.
All right. Can I move through his squares to end up here, even if it incurs an attack?
Acrobatics.
That's tumble through, isn't it? Isn't that
Yes.
Yep.
Just like the old days. Acrobatic.
Okay, in that case, Orion is going to roll acrobatics. Have to get used to the new.
You also
menu.
have wings, right?
And,
you could fly over him in theory.
And just making sure that I'm doing this right. Reflex DC is 10 plus whatever.
His reflex plus 10. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to roll acrobatics to move through him to there.
You do so successfully.
Awesome.
Wait, I didn't even see a roll.
That is that 2 actions or only
Yeah, I'll
one?
reveal it.
1. It's part of the movement.
Awesome. In that case, I am going to attack with a bite.
Wait, did you
Bites
move?
are they bludgeoning and piercing?
Bites are piercing.
Only piercing. Okay.
Bites pierce. Yep. They
And
stopped that multi shenanigans thing because man, that was all sorts of shenanigans.
It was nice though while it lasted.
It was nice. It was still shenanigans.
Okay, so I
Also, are you guys gonna move?
It did.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm
you did. Oh, my
Yeah,
thing didn't
I moved-
update. Reload.
through a square. Want to make sure that this is calculated correctly. So I have a plus 24 strike bonus on fist, and then it goes to -4, -8.
Sounds right.
How is this calculated? Strength modifier plus BAB.
Yeah, just click the strike. It should do it.
Okay, and that is going
Oh,
to be a bite.
don't be blind on anymore.
Won't.
Derp.
It's not a secret if you hit him with a punch.
First hits. Are you only doing 1 hit, or are you doing more?
I'm going to use a class ability that is called Furious Grab. It costs 1 action. Your last action was a successful strike, and you have a free hand grapple weapon. You grapple the target. So this means I do not have to roll an athletics check. He's just automatically grappled. And I have Titan Wrestler, which allows me to grapple
Hey.
things 2 times my size.
Yeah, I know that one. Thumbtack has that
Okay.
one. It's fun. Okay.
All right, so roll your damage. You did hit it,
Yep. Alright, still hit.
Click damage, correct?
and right-click the golem there and make him grabbed.
There you go.
Oh, hold on. That is not correct because that was a bite from my animal instinct, and
Yeah,
I
it
have
shouldn't be
no
fixed.
specialization ability means that while I did not rage. I didn't use
Oh.
that.
So
So technically, that was not a bite. That was just a hoof, and I
Cool.
can't use that as specialization ability because I didn't rage. Derp.
oh man.
Okay.
Well, which was the specialization?
I do need to rage this turn.
Do you have another action?
Would you permit me to retroactively activate rage after my acrobatics and connect with that hit? I won't have the
I
benefit
can
to it,
permit-
but I
I
still
can
have
permit
it. Okay.
So is he not grabbed then?
He is not grabbed.
Not
Yeah, I
Not
did
grabbed.
Alright, fair enough.
My bite, though, I don't know what the damage is for the bite. I
Uh,
think it's D8s.
right, that's the animal.
It's animal instinct, and my specialization ability allows the dice to go
snake?
multiples. Yeah,
It's a snake, so that's actually 1d10. And we're high enough level, I believe, so you're doing 3d10 plus whatever. And you have that specialization going on. You have the first specialization or the second? I think it's the first one. So that's 5 plus your strength. You should definitely make a weapon for that later. If you didn't already.
yes, I should. Okay, so it's 3d10 plus 5 plus strength.
Yes.
Okay, so that'll be plus 5 plus 5. All right, so 3d10 plus 5 plus 5 damage.
That's a pretty good buy.
Look at that.
Wow, cool.
Nice.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Like the damage I put out looked impressive, but that was my whole turn. If it's a melee person, it's just in range, they can do it really easily.
You
Okay,
Bite
so
him.
he is not grappled, but I did chew into his leg a little bit.
There you go.
He is
That's
still
okay.
a pretty hard, rocky creature, but you do deal some damage as you literally just kind of tear away a chunk of its rocky exterior. It's quite savage, as they say. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All
So I will-
right. Steady
okay,
shoot.
steady.
It's your turn.
Hold on. Yes,
And now you can get into range.
right. Get off of here. Your turn. Dialogue. Okay.
You just have to click once and then it goes away.
Okay, so when do I get into? Sorry, when do I get into difficult terrain? Am I in difficult terrain like now?
You're in difficult terrain. I mean, I would say you're in difficult terrain once you're stepping into here.
So that means here. This is 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, this is 10. Okay, let's just. All right, so
It's the arrows, man.
5 feet. Right. What?
The arrow keys on your keyboard.
Oh.
This is so much easier.
10. Diagonals are 10s. Are one move still in this? Are they?
Until you make another one, then it gets more. I don't know.
Okay. So that's 10, 20.
Here.
45, 50. I've used 2 moves to get here. I can make an attack then. Specifically, I'm going
But
to
you did.
rage.
You're there.
Specifically, I'm going to rage and then use silencing strike because I can rage and attack with that. So,
All right.
Silencing strike. What does that do?
well, they have to roll to be stunned 1.
But you have to hit, I'm assuming?
Oh yeah. I gotta hit first, but I make a strike first.
So do it. Strike on the heart. I don't think that was your heart.
No.
But is it a hit?
That
Probably
is a hit.
It is amazing. Okay.
Yeah, I thought its AC was like 30-ish.
Okay. Well, damage then. I should probably darken the brown on those dice.
You hit pretty good.
Yeah, I do 30. He has to make a fortitude save against my DC, which is 32.
All right. Let's see here. Your DC is 32, right?
Mhm.
All right. Let me pull up this thing here. And that is a.
Just figured out why everything looks weird because I have the Pathfinder theme turned on. That's why everything looks different than what I'm used to.
All right. Cool. So that was a thing, and you said it was stunned, yes?
Stunned 1, which basically means it loses one
Action.
one action. Yes.
Fantastic. Is there an effect for that? I'm curious, David.
I mean, if it should be stunned,
Oh, fair.
and you click it.
Oh, hang on. Foundry froze up on me.
Yeah. You might want to rule that it's immovable about it, because the thing is, what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to be a quick strike to the face and mouth, silencing my opponent. So this opponent probably isn't like, oh, what do I do? I smack him in his face, and he's not like, oh god, because it's a robot.
Yeah.
Because it's a golem. So I guess you might want to rule he's immune to that part of it. I guess I don't know. Rules is written says I do it. It doesn't say. Yeah,
The
it doesn't
rules
say. This is a
say
specific-
it doesn't care if it's a golem.
It says it's an incapacitation action, I guess.
There we go.
Oh, that will make a difference if it's higher level than us.
Oh yeah, any creature more than twice the spell's level or higher than my level treats it as if it must critically fail to do anything.
It gets a success one step higher. Is it higher level than us?
It is not.
No,
Okay, then.
Not with that-
it
not with that armor
Works
class.
perfectly normally.
if I'm hitting on 5s, it's probably not a higher level than we are.
No, that's not usually how that works. Usually.
It is a big
But,
thing.
you know,
It's hard to miss. All right,
exceptions happen.
there we go. So I did that. That's your turn steady, right? And then I could give this thing the stunned condition. Sorry, I just had to F5. Was waiting for
Sorry,
it.
I muted myself. Yes, it is.
Which one is stunned? Oh, these are alphabetical. That's awesome. Okay, I know that they.
Should be alphabetical.
Yeah, that was actually an update that they put. I remember the changelog. They're like, we made these alphabetical, and it was like, oh, bless.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
PF1,
Like,
they're not. It's like, ugh.
Antiel, it's your turn.
Okay.
Hear commotion down below, and namely like rocks being smashed. Sounds like.
Okay, I'm gonna move through the doorway.
You do so. The environment gets more humid as steam is everywhere.
Okay, and then
Uh,
is that that is a 2-action spell. And then I'm going to cast telekinetic projectile at it, launching a rock nearby into it.
Woo! Fancy, fancy. Alright.
Maybe. If I remember how to roll this.
Alright.
The attack.
Yep, attack and damage.
Doesn't have to be blind, but
Yeah, I haven't set up a few things. Sorry.
You're good. The attack, as you swoosh, it flies toward the thing. Does not actually penetrate its rocky exterior, but
Okay.
the
Just-
rock itself just kind of, or whatever projectile you're doing, just kind of cracks it before it actually does anything to the golem itself. And that was your turn?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Star Dancer. Equivocally, you also hear all the things below.
I guess I'm gonna have to go check it out.
I mean, you don't have to.
Well, I mean, what else am I doing? I can. One of these days, I'll remember how to actually do the path moving.
But you don't have to do it the way you're trying to do it. Just left click and drag.
Yeah, they changed it so that you can do that now, I guess.
Oh.
Well, no, I added a module that David has for his
Yes.
Let's Mark.
Yeah,
Well, there you
can
go.
right click to set waypoints
Just
while
like-
you're dragging around.
Just like Roll20.
Just like Roll20.
That sure is convenient because I always
Yeah.
forgot.
Roll20 does that, so.
Yeah. That's very convenient because I have been playing Foundry for months on PF2 and I still couldn't remember to do it.
Yeah.
Well, the control thing was just always kind of awkward. It really was.
Oh, jeez, WSC moves you one time at a time. And arrow keys.
Hello, smart horse.
Mouse to move it. Move it. Now I can't right click move the map anymore.
I can.
I didn't pause
There
it.
it goes. I had to left click something.
Oh, there you go.
Ah.
Oh, look, a golem! I have one action left.
What do?
Absolutely nothing, because casting spell takes 2 actions.
Very fair.
You can always cast shield. That's one action.
Mhm.
Or guidance. That's also one action.
Both of those things do give
Neither of which are prepared.
Well, I mean, that sounds like a personal problem.
I mean, you're the one that prepared my spells.
Well, okay, so it's my personal problem. I see how this is.
Okay, well, I'm done.
Alrighty, Little Spout.
Hello, it is my turn. Are you prepared to be spouted upon? Wait, no, that didn't come out right. Though I feel like getting up in its grill would not really help us much. On the other hand, I would like some flanking action. That actually sounds really fun. I really do want some. Are you guys okay with me getting some flanking action? Because
I mean,
want some.
I used to be able to get over there, but I can't anymore.
Mm.
So I'm going to try to dart past it real quick. Ooh, I think I succeed.
You do succeed, yes.
There I am, in position. And then I will do the... That's right, I gave myself a kinetic blade. I will swat it, and there'll be a +2 to this because flanking. Flanking's good, right? Yeah. Kinetic blade! It'll be a watery blade. So it's a bludgeoning attack, basically, just so we have that established.
Smack! You smack it! And you make contact. Roll your damage.
That
Oh.
that was oh sorry, just ignore that, because wow, that's not right.
I
How about that?
was gonna say,
That's
like,
more work.
that looks better. Alright.
Bah!
Yeah,
And since I'm back there and I'm feeling so cheeky, actually this thing's probably immune to mind effects, isn't it? Oh well, there's only one way to find out now, isn't there? I will do a thing to it. I will try. I will shout at it. I'm going to dismantle you for parts! Wait, that wasn't as intimidating as I had hoped.
You find that its Its stony demeanor does not shift.
Well, I still bapped it, so it's not a waste of a round.
Alrighty. Is that your
But
turn?
yes, Little Sprout still looks like a somewhat short Ivory.
This is fair. And Ivory seemed very, very mad. Probably something Steady Shoot would not like to experience, I imagine. It is the Stone Golem's turn. And as he is there, he briefly smacks his great stone appendages together, and a wave goes outwards 10 feet, out to 10 feet away from him. Look at that. That will get you guys. Start answer is left out of the
Just to
fun.
remind, he is slow. He only has 2 actions.
Yes.
What do I gotta do? Saves?
Everybody that's directly around him needs to get a Fortitude save. Yes.
Fortitude save. Oh no, my weakness.
Does that
Oh
include
dear
me?
God, if I roll like that, I guess it is.
That does not affect you. No, only the people that are within 10 feet.
Okay.
See, that's a roll.
Alrighty. Let's see. Orion, you make the save. Little Spout, you do not. And Steady Shoot, you also make the save.
So I was disappointed. She's supposed to make fortitude saves.
I'll probably critically make the save with that roll.
This is correct. You did.
I don't know if that does anything extra, but
it does not. No. But
Well, I mean, if it does damage, you take no damage.
it does not take damage. Actually, in fact, nobody
What does
takes
it do?
nobody takes damage. But you, Little Spout, are slowed 1 for 3 rounds. Look at that.
No.
Or,
This is going on your status
or,
report.
sorry, I'm reading the wording here. You are slowed 1 for 1 minute, not 3 rounds.
Oh, minute. I need my action.
Yeah. Slowed 1 for 1 minute, you. And as you get yourself slowed, let's see. Let me just double check here, making sure the my actions
You are getting such a whapping.
I know, right? He is going to smack you. I'm just double checking some wording here. Alright.
Oh, that was only 1 action? Jerk.
Yeah, it was only 1 action. He's going to smack you once.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Slowed 1.
Well, that's just rude.
Smack.
Why would you do that? That's a hit.
Alright, he does hit you. Question. If he is
yeah.
slowed, does he still get his reactions?
Yeah, slow doesn't affect reactions.
Gotcha. So he smacks you for this much damage here, and as he
Little
smacks,
Sprout blocks it! Ching! With her watery shield.
so it,
I mean, she still takes some damage, just a whole lot less. Like,
Oh, yes.
so much less.
he still did hit, yes, though.
Yes. Also, my shield. That was weird. Anyway.
Gotcha. Well, as he smacks you, oh slowed 1, I need another Fortitude save from you, Little Spout.
Oh, well, maybe this time I'll roll decently. Or not.
Welcome to Thumbtack's world. And as he does, you feel your slowed self become even slower to the point where you are now paralyzed for 1 round.
Oh.
This is
Seems to have
inconvenient.
imposed paralysis upon thee. Look at that. Alright. Orion, it is your turn. It seems
Okay,
that
so
as this thing had swung out toward Little Spout, she had just gone kind of stiff. Whoosh.
Orion sees this. All right, I have a question about technicality. Furious Grab says your last action was a successful strike and you have a free hoof. You grapple the target. Technically, my last attack was a successful strike, even though it was my previous turn. Does it still count?
I'm assuming that means within the span of a turn.
It probably does, but it's not written. It would still cost me an action to do this, so this would be my first of 3 actions to secure the grapple.
like I said, like I think that that's meant to be per turn personally, and that's what I would rule. But unless David says that there's any outstanding rule where that wouldn't be the case.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's where they meant, even if they didn't phrase it quite right.
Okay. Just
It's not like you
understood.
can
I
just
wanted to-
recall like you hit something and then 1 month later after not hitting anything, you're like, all right, I grabbed this person, like you know.
Wait, what now?
Just wanted to make sure. All right. So the fist that I have available to me right here that allows me to strike. What attack bonuses do I add on to that now that I'm raged?
Raging does not improve your accuracy.
It does not. Okay, so I'm just a plus 24. It only applies to damage, correct?
Correct. If I might suggest, if you got the time, move over here, get some flanking.
Am I not flanking where I am?
You have nothing across from you.
I do have this right here.
Yeah, but
Since
that's
we're
not going
moving
through
up
its middle.
the
That's still not going through its middle.
Are 5 foot steps still a thing?
Yes.
Okay, Dr. Orion will 5 foot step. Flanking,
Oh, now
with,
you got a thing. Going right through its middle.
flanking with my flanking buddy there. Orion is
Hey.
going to do 1 attack. He will do a second attack.
Still pretty sure that's a hit. Oh, that's not.
That's
so
probably not. Does the second one attack, or does it hit?
Second one does not hit. First one does though.
Okay, and third attack. Does
Well, I
not
was
hit.
gonna say you might want to grab with that first one there.
Oh, that would have been a good idea. Derp. I was hoping for the third one to land, but that's okay. All right, so 1
The
hit.
dice were not with you,
Working with untext
which
world.
at least he
Or-
gets decent damage. No,
33 piercing.
33 piercing, nice. As you fist into him. Yes. Punch him. Would be rewording that. Punch him. There you go.
Are you punching or biting?
Biting.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
It's-
You're just using melee. Yeah. Fist. I just saw fist on the thing, so I assume.
We
That's
just
a
assumed that
second
there was
macro I have.
fisting action here, okay?
I'm just using the macro I currently have available. I'll get a better one for next game. All right, steady shoot's turn.
Alrighty.
Hey, it's me.
It is
I
your turn.
sneezed. I snozzed. I snoozed.
No snoozing.
Okay. I'm just gonna hit him. Well, I'm sorry. I'm gonna silencing strike.
You'll follow the great wise words of the Orc Chieftain, and you will hit it very hard. 35. Not bad. Pretty sure that's a hit.
Yes.
That does hit, yes. It hits so hard. Ow.
Ah. Reasonable hit.
Yeah. Why? Okay, this one has a heart icon. There you go. As you slice into it and chip off another big part of its rocky exterior.
Okay. I think it needs to make that fortitude save, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, this is true. What's your DC again? 30.
32.
32. Fortitude. Ooh, so
No.
close.
It is pretty close.
I saw it roll from the 15 to the 5. I was like, ah.
All right.
jeez.
Ooh,
Ooh.
you were
That,
smashing things all over.
that
I should
also-
probably have like damaging, runes on that.
So
like
that was
flaming or
a-
something, but I don't.
39. Is that correct by chance?
Yeah.
I'd be surprised. It is?
It
Oh
does,
my goodness.
That's
All
great.
right.
Nice. So
Wait,
click that double up
wait,
arrow.
wait. You
Oh.
were asking what? Sorry?
That's 39 crit.
Oh,
was
crit. That's how you said hit. I was like, no, it does not crit.
Aw. Hey, look, I can hope.
It's fair. It's fair, but you still do your.
Still hit.
Your
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah. I'm fine with this.
Mm-hmm. And as you
You are much more effective at PF2, I should just point out.
and slowly its light starts flickering. Didn't seem like it's doing too well. Look at that. And if that's your turn, Ancio.
Little Sprout would cheer, but she's not allowed to at the moment.
Okay. I am going to shoot at it with my bow and imbue produce flame into it.
All right.
Let me find my bow. Here's the attack roll.
You strike. Dunk. It hits.
Here is the damage, and then let me roll the damage for produce flame. And there's the damage for produce flame.
Jesus, how would you like to do this?
Just clean, efficient to the face, or whatever is close enough to a face.
Yeah.
The thing that resembles a face.
Ancio, you
Lovely.
draw back your bow and strike it right in the face as the arrow of it's a flaming arrow, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. It flies into the hole that was once just lit a couple moments ago before you guys started thwacking the hell out of it. And even though it's out, the arrow strikes in and it lights up again with a little bit of fire. And the moment it does, you just see like the whole thing kind of do this deathly shudder, like and it just kind of disables. Thunk, thunk, thunk. And it is now inert.
And then suddenly Little Sprout staggers forward, and I won't remember this. Oh, good job. Poof. And she becomes Little Sprout again.
Does Little Spout have any residual effects of the paralysis, or is she okay now?
All your
She's
slow
still
tempo-
slow.
Yeah. Well, that ends the moment that he starts just the whatever pulsing.
Oh, I thought the slow was for a minute. Cause
Oh yeah, that's for a minute. Yeah. Sorry.
yeah.
Can I use
that's correct.
Can I use the heal skill to remove that from her?
If you have a special thing that specifically says you can do slow with it, because that's not the default thing.
Okay. Then no.
So she's just being a bit sluggish. But however, she is going to turn and poke the kitty cat.
You didn't seem to take any damage from that shockwave, even though you were in range like everybody else. Who are you? Orion says in the Sphinx.
You say this to the Sphinx, who is very unconscious, or the person who is very unconscious on the ground and just as gray as all the other ones.
The Sphinx is being poked, I should point out. Well,
We have another one who's likely affected by a ghosty.
I should end
Steady
combat.
shoot. Stay over there.
There we go.
What's that?
We have another one who's showing symptoms of being affected by the spirits that have been possessing all of the others here. So stay away from it for now.
Okay.
You have the not the
Yes.
apothecary. You have the phylactery.
Apothecary, phylactery, sure. Do you want to get by me, Star?
And
I mean, yes. Maybe.
And so they awkwardly shuffled.
Yes. I mean, my character's too large for you to be like, I easily walk past you.
It's just-
I suppose your character can fly, which means if there's enough room on top, you could just walk on top of me. Walk
Yeah.
all over steady.
Aw.
Yeah, how high are the ceilings here?
oh, what was that?
How
How
high
high are the ceilings?
Not too high. I'd say like 15 feet max, and then your head's up
Okay.
at the top. So you
You
should
could carry
can
the-
just raise a hoof and just thwack off like
That-
stalagmites and.
Little Sprout shall thrust a hoof. I see another one. Well, black and white, not moving. Looks like a Pegasus.
peeks around the corner? Ah, I see it now too, right there.
You and you see those them sitting there unconscious, though their color seems to be a little bit more present than your current
Well, that's good.
friend. And then next
It's a
to
good
them-
thing there's a little bit extra, or else we literally would have no idea.
Yeah. And their color being a little bit more present seems to well, that would be, I guess, the information there. They do seem to be next to what seems to be some glowing, pulsing gems stuck in the rock.
Should I pull him away from that?
That's a trap.
Oh,
I suspect that is a trap.
Probably.
so should I pull him away from there or not?
Not just yet. I think we should take this Persian out into the main room surrounded, and then as soon as Steady Shoot gets close to it and we pull out the ghost, we gank it.
Okay.
No,
Kitty! Here, kitty, kitty. She's going to stuff the cat in her bag.
Cat is now in your
can't
bag.
breathe in there.
They have 10 minutes.
All right, let's hurry.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
And obviously, as we're moving, we stay at least 10 feet away from Steady Shoot.
And like, Little Spell was hoping that it being in an extra dimensional space might count, but
Yeah. I
Yeah,
got you.
can't be
I got
too
you
safe.
Going for. There you go.
and then she dumps out a cat.
And Orion is still raging at this point.
You are very mad.
Well, I should point out you technically can't do that.
Yeah, once you don't see enemies anymore, you stop.
Boo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't stay mad forever.
right.
So, if you
I
want,
don't think
I
there's
mean,
a limit of number of times per day anymore.
no, there really isn't. So we would
Yes.
probably wait a minute in either event just so I stop being slow, and then your rage would be back online,
Yeah.
ready to be used.
Yes. I'm gonna get a drink of water real quick.
And we have dumped the kitty out. Well,
The kitty is dumped.
Plop. Anzio looks like he's in a good position. We have Star Dancer here. Steady Shoot's drinking out of a canteen.
as you do.
As you do.
And I read through my equipment. I need to be aware that I get bonuses because of the cloak I'm wearing. I'm wearing a Berserker's cloak. My claws do 1d6, which with my Berserker Rage would equal to 3d6. And I get a +2 weapon potency rune with greater striking rune while I am raging.
Yeah, you get that from ABP anyway, so
Okay.
that part, yeah.
All right. The greater striking
I
rune.
think +3 at this point. +3.
So do I need to be rolling at 27 instead of 24, or is it all calculated in?
That depends on how you have it on your sheet, yo. I don't have permission. Oh, I do have permission to check out your sheet. How
I
fancy.
gave David.
Yeah.
I think I gave you Observer and everybody, so you can help out people where you could.
How convenient. All right, so your weapons do not have any of your fancy new things. Give me edit access on Orion, if that's okay with both of you.
Yes.
All right, David Silver. There you go.
And what I will do is I will give you a bitey and clawy weapon, because that seems like the much more convenient way to do this, as opposed to constantly trying to use fist, which is just not set up properly. Tell me when ready.
Ready.
No, I mean Duck has to tell me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, tell you when ready. Oh, you're ready to go. I gave you the.
I'm ready. Sweet. All right. Look at that. I'm in my flint. And so let me make a new weapon. Make a new weapon. F5. When in doubt, F5.
Always F5.
I'm sure that's written in a holy text somewhere.
I just got a text from my mom that said, "You better not be playing D&D."
But seriously?
It's really funny.
Does, does your mom not know who she's talking to?
It came out of nowhere.
All right. So we'll call this bite.
It's really funny. Just timing.
Does she actually want you not doing D&D, or is this a joke?
She didn't
All right.
call
So
me or
just making
anything.
sure, ABP at this level, we should be +3 greater striking,
I
right?
couldn't understand you.
I do
So-
believe so.
Okay, cool. You does 1d10 piercing, and your rage. It does 5 damage at this point for your rage.
I believe that's what we concluded. I don't know where that came from, but that's what you mentioned previously.
Okay.
Oh, wait, here it is. No, never mind.
Oh.
That's an alchemy thing. Trying to find the.
No. Talk about the ragey thing.
So,
bite?
David,
no.
you guys are level 13, right?
Yes.
Attack potency should only be +2 at the moment.
Oh, it's +2. Okay, that's fine.
Attack potency +3 comes in at level 16, so you guys got 3 levels to go for that.
We're getting there. All right. So +2 greater striking. It is a brawling weapon. Great. I was checking how much extra damage you get from your from a barbarian weapon specialization. That's what I was. I think it's 5, because I think the greater one doesn't come online to like way later level.
Okay.
Hello, other barbarian. Maybe you know what level, and or do you just know if you guys have greater barbarian specialization or not?
I'm not sure.
Barbarian specialization.
I think that we don't yet.
That's a 15.
Greater weapon
15.
specialization is 15. Yes.
15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's greater weapon specialization is basically your big. Now you do more damage.
I heard
You
level.
do, your weapon is master, so that's nice. Yeah.
Yes, level 7. We got specialization ability. Increase the damage die size of unarmed attacks granted by your chosen animal by 1 step. This increases the additional damage of rage from 2 to 5 for your chosen's animal unarmed attacks. Let's see. If you have greater weapon specialization, increase the damage.
You
from
don't have
rage
greater.
to 12.
That's
Okay.
15.
Mm-hmm.
We're working
That'll
on
be
it.
a nice boost. So
Where
yeah,
is
currently
everyone?
plus
I stepped away.
Oh!
Where everyone go?
So you actually do 1d12? God damn.
God bless America. I like that.
Okay, so I've upped that, and you are 5, because you're just specialized. You're not greater specialized. Cool. Okay, so now I believe this bite is completely ready. I'm going to hit close, and here is your bite. See, it says bite. Nice and simple, right?
Yes.
And here's the modifier it thinks you should have.
What is the +2?
Attack potency.
That's the that's the +2 from the weapon, just from ADP.
Cool.
Which would otherwise be the +2 from the weapon from having a rune on it.
Yeah.
That everyone
Also,
is basically expected to have by this level.
damage. Look at the damage.
I do like rolling d12s.
Yeah, you get to roll well, because it was already D10. It says upgraded it. So I was like, well, here comes D12s. Now you want claws.
Yes, the claws are granted to me by the
That's
bear
the-
cloak.
Yeah, that's
berserker
the cloak. Claw.
So those are d6, and they would go up 1 size, so they would be d8s, correct?
Well, what's the? Let me check the exact wording there. Increase the unarmed. Only specifically unarmed attacks granted by your chosen animal. Not all unarmed attacks.
Okay, so that would just be the bite.
That would still be D6. The advantage they have is that it's agile, which makes them pretty good for using as your second attack. But your first attack should be a bite, like every time. That makes sense.
Yes. That's how I'm
Do you
rolling.
can you only use those claws while you're raging?
Believe so. Let me double check.
All right, then I'll put the 5 bonus damage on there. It's there, but it also only happened while you were raging. That makes sense.
Yes, the cloak's abilities only activate when I rage.
Cool. Okay, then I'll just bake that 5 in there, so you don't have to worry about it. 'Cause anytime you would be using the claw, you should be getting that 5 damage. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
All right, and it is an unarmed attack, and it's a brawling attack, and your claws should be good to go. Look, it's a claw.
Neat.
My damage is
Damage.
garbage now. Damn.
See,
Hella
makes
damage.
sense. And I have set the claws to be agile. I also set them to be finesse, since they are, aren't they?
They're agile. I don't think they're finesse
Oh,
though.
they're not actually finesse. Huh. Fine by me. Either way, it doesn't matter.
You have bear
You're,
claws.
It'd be kind of weird to
Yeah.
try to finesse your hands into something.
I mean, you say that. That's kind of how cats work.
I mean, there are
I-
probably a lot of what's it called? There are probably monk attacks that count as finesse.
Oh yeah. But either way, you are set up with awesome new weapons. You can take away my control of Orion there, But those weapons should be much easier to use than constantly trying to go back to fist, which doesn't have any of the right numbers.
Awesome. And I will pull those down into my quick time bar.
Sounds like a plan, my friend. Sounds like a plan.
Thank you so much.
Your cat friend is kind of on his back a little bit, twitching lightly. Twitch.
Oh yeah, that reminds
Yes.
me. Where am I going?
Well,
Back
now
to
you
the-
should come out and activate the next fight.
Okay.
All right, Anziel, Star Dancer, are y'all in the proper position?
I
Okay.
believe so.
Okay. So steady shoot. If you'll get right there and flank with me, I'd appreciate it.
And you come up closer, and then you start seeing the cat twitch more and more until what seems to be a wispy yell protrudes from their face as they squirm and something ghostly comes out of them.
Kit!
Alright, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna do something right here. Just so we... 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. So it will come out, right? Bonk, right there. Look at that. And we can roll the various things here. Bonk. Alright. Combat time. I think I got
I
it.
wonder if we were to put a bucket over their faces, if the ghost would be caught in the bucket.
I mean,
If it was Skyrim, maybe. And Anseal.
if it was Skyrim, putting the bucket over their head would stop them from ever noticing that you came close.
We did remember to drop a quick save before we started combat, right?
Crap!
Oh no.
Alright.
Steady Shoot's on fire tonight. He wants to go first.
There you go.
I guess.
Alright. Let me switch
Although
that.
I will offer you steady shoot. If you wait for me, I will happily go into flanking position. So I'm sure that offer is also good with Dr. Orion.
Alright,
You mean
Anseal
a
and Star Dancer, if you guys
position
could push
right
the
there? Yeah.
initiative dice in the combat tracker.
Sorry.
So,
And one more
that answer?
Star Dancer.
Yep, one sec.
There you are.
It's
Alright.
oh, look at you.
Alright, and you guys roll your various initiatives as this thing appears here. Steady shoot.
We apparently all saw this coming.
Yeah! Who would have thought?
Imagine that.
Alright, go ahead with you.
I'm just gonna go ahead and use my turn and rage and smash it.
In its ugly face.
That's right.
Maybe it'll become less ugly if you hit it hard. Apparently you took that straight to heart.
Alright, let's see this. Yep, that definitely hits. Smack!
Does it crit?
It does. Yes.
Ooh,
Really?
you get to click the double up arrows.
Yep. Let me double check if this actually makes a difference here.
Unless it's immune to critical damage.
That's
Double
that's,
damage.
That's what I'm double checking.
Oh,
It is undead, so it just might be.
I mean that's not really an undead thing. That's more of a incorporeal.
Yeah.
But it might be incorporeal.
It looks very wispy and incorporeal for sure, much like the other things that you've done this.
Right.
our
But things work a
incorporeal
little
things-
different now, so.
So is it immune to critical damage or not?
That's what I'm gonna double check with you. Let's see. They are. I don't see the words critical on the incorporeal tag here. Unless I'm reading that wrong, Dave.
Usually under immunities it says it's immune to this and that and
Oh,
everything else.
I did not see that. Okay. As long as I wasn't supposed to be
Okay.
looking for some keyword or something.
It's got to take that incapacitation. Gets my 32 DC. Fort save.
Alright. Gonna pull this up.
I am checking just to be sure.
Yes, yes, please do.
Wow.
That is an adorable witch. Icon. Yeah, that's a fail.
Okay.
Stun 1. And its speed is rasping hard to understand.
See,
If
like,
it has linguistic or verbal spellcasting components, it has to pass a flat DC 11 check
Ooh.
until the end of its next turn. And then I'll just do a regular attack.
they note that it can't attempt strength-based checks unless it's another incorporeal object or something that has ghost touch, and they can't be touched by strength-based checks by other, back. They are usually have immunity to effects or conditions that require a physical body, like disease, poison, and precision damage. But I should point out that critical attacks aren't precision damage anymore, so that's a thing.
Sweet. And look at that.
They usually have resistance against all damage, which doubles against non-magic. But we're doing magic damage.
Gotcha. Alright.
Oh, shouldn't it take the damage twice? Well, technically it
Oh,
should have
yeah.
been double up arrow, but
This is true. Should have done the double up arrow. But yes. Smack. Well, one smack. And it definitely went through, and this thing was not expecting you to be so heartily ready with your axe. Ha! He was trying to be so
aha!
sneaky and
Hey,
surprising.
Barato, ow!
Second hit is a 31.
Second hit is a 31. That also does hit. Yes. Oh, snap. And you hit it again. Whoosh! And it is really much like you caught this thing incredibly off guard, and it's like, didn't even manage to get its flame on yet. It looks like it's already about to flicker out. Star Dancer.
Oh, good. It's about to go away. I guess I just need to hit it with my sword because
You could do that.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Is that... Arrows go away. There we go. Okay. So target and then right. I forgot if I had to attack from my inventory or from the other thing because I remember it did something weird.
If you have a sword in your inventory, you can just do it from there.
Also, if you drag in like a sword or something from the compendium into the inventory, it usually just adds the action automatically, which is really cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
That looks
Awesome.
like an attack.
And you do hit. Thump. Thud it with force. Forcey sword.
It's exactly what it doesn't like.
Yes. It really doesn't like this.
Bonk.
Oh, I think that's right. I have to do the damage from the inventory because it doesn't calculate two hands from the...
Oof. And it takes some damage.
Is there a, like, what looks like a little hand if you click it in the inventory? Because you can switch it from there.
See, here's rolling from the inventory.
There you go.
See, that was the thing. The rolling it from the actions doesn't do the two-handed.
Oh, okay, fair.
Weird. But go ahead and click. Just take the 14 damage again, and then you'll be right in the right place.
Oh, fair. Well, in that case, if it's 28 damage total, how did you want to do this, Star Dancer?
I just lift up the sword, slash it down. There you go.
Oh man.
Right through people.
This thing looked like it was like it got hit twice by Steady, did like a little bit of a spin thing. You saw it start to snap its fingers as if trying to like spark itself open. It looked to you, its eyes went big, and then flap, just poofed.
Okay.
Didn't even have a chance.
There we go. Okay, I forgot how to make it do from the actions do two-handed. Okay.
You fixed it.
Yeah, I fixed it.
You're a winner.
Sure.
And as this incorporeal ghosty apparition makes its disapparition, as it were, you do see your Persian friend here kind of given a similar gas to some of the others that you'd saved, kind of coming to and fluttering his
The
eyes
spout
open.
will look through the other ones. Make sure this one's all right.
Your cleric friend over there waves him over, and by waves him over, I mean he actually comes over and helps him out.
Friend is such a strong word.
And he helps him back over here. I think I'll help these ones. Yes, I'll stay back and help. If you find any, just bring them back here. How about that?
Orion's going to give him a quick once over, smell around him to make sure that he's not going to die.
Go for it.
Turns out he will eventually die.
He does not seem. Yeah, that's pretty funny. He does not seem like he is deathly injured in any respect. And he does seem to be a little bit out of sorts, but it seems like the cleric is more than capable claws of remedying that. And quite frankly, did you hear, as you start sniffing Orion, you start hearing some of the other ones like wondering where, who was it? How Little Spout made such delicious soup last time. Yeah, it was great. Look at that.
It only works once
she
a
did.
day.
They're talking about your cooking.
Little Spout blushes.
All
I
right.
could use a bit of healing. Who else was hurt? Little Spout.
Little Spout tilts her head. What? No, I just got like little tiny bump.
Okay.
It's so small, she says, holding two hooves really close together.
Oh, sorry, Pushpin. Didn't mean to step on you.
Oi, right sizes! And he like dodges around your hose, cursing.
Yes, unfortunately, Little Spout's little food creating trick only works once a day.
And he
I
also,
could
he also
explain.
brings this Pegasus back up here too.
Hey, look, of all the once per day things, creating food once a day actually like works. As opposed to a lot of the other once per day things, it's like, boy, it'd be really nice if we had that again.
All right. That one was taken care of very handedly. Well done.
Yes.
And start answer.
Little Spout bobs her head. I would have slapped it next, but you guys did it so well, I didn't have to.
Now we have this Pegasus down here that I believe is setting us up for a very obvious trap. Clip over the golem.
That Pegasus that is totally setting you up is definitely unconscious.
All right.
At least from a distance.
There it is down there. Orion has extra sensitive ears. He's going to use all of his abilities, his scent, his hearing, his eyes. He's going to use everything he can to try to perceive what's going on down there.
A whole lot of perception.
You look down the way and see what seems to be, like I said, a Pegasus who is passed out unconscious next to what seems to be some glowing crystals. The ones that you can see giving off yellow light as it kind of shines over them. They don't seem to be really moving all too much, more twitching in that respect.
Are they magical?
I mean, you're free to roll a knowledge arcana if you want to determine the nature of the crystals, if they might be.
Little Spout is approaching on small jets of flames out of her hooves.
Yeah, Little Spout does seem to be kind of going forward.
Yeah. Detect magic would probably be a good idea.
Then let's do that.
If you'll just stay right outside that light circle, I think you're fine where you are.
Little Spout cast detect magic.
You cast detect magic, and
Do I detect any magics?
Determine that there is no magic.
There's no magic. She calls back.
Is the rest of the party catching up, or is it just me and Little Spout?
I mean, last time you were like, hold on, stay over where you are, so that we don't trigger ghost in the middle of nowhere that then blasts everyone with something.
Well, as far as
they
we can tell,
both look like they have color, right?
Yeah, this one doesn't appear to be affected by the ghost, at least not the same type that we've encountered so far.
Okay.
Oh, there's another.
There's two of them. I see two.
There's a pony over there. What about that one? Does that one have its color?
Well, as you no, neither one of these has its color, but just based on your perception roll there from before, Orion, you do notice that as you kind of start walking in and looking here, there is big track marks as to what you might assume would be the golem's handiwork. He seems that they might have been dragged in here and placed there. Blunk, blunk.
But now that I'm closer, can I see they show the same symptoms as the others before?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I think we can do this procedurally. We grab one at a time, beat up the ghost, and grab the next.
But they have the colors.
No, they don't actually. If you take a closer look, they're black and white like before.
That's her head. That's her head. Okay. Meow. I'm putting you in a bag.
Flump. You
And
now have a
Orion's
pony in
going
bag.
to pick this one up on his back, and he's going to carry it to the door and leave it on just the other side. We'll work with the Pegasus first.
Get out of the way.
Take your positions.
All right.
Steady shoot.
Which
Meow.
You're just literally just like, shoo, shoo.
Yeah, steady.
Pretty much.
How do I scroll this screen again? I can't. Here we go. Okay.
left click somewhere and then you can right drag again.
Yeah, I was just having some problems. Thanks.
Also, you can zoom out with the mouse wheel.
Yes. That I remembered, and I was just like, hold on, because like left clicking and dragging wasn't working.
And Orion will place the
I shall place mine here.
pony right there.
Alright. Blunk. Pony goes right there. Little
All right,
spout
and our
goes up here.
Pegasus should be. There we go.
Alright.
And Star Dancer, we need you.
Yeah, I'm behind him. Oh, you dragged him out.
And
You keep moving them.
Well, we want to trigger any combats out here instead of in those weird places.
Yeah,
Yeah, instead of a cramped area like that, it's best to bring them around civilian, so that way we have plenty of room and collateral damage. It's much better this way.
I mean, it's worked pretty well so far.
yeah.
Plus, they get dinner and a show.
Alright. Yeah. Queue up something else here. How about that? Where's a good one here? Sorry,
Can the door be closed?
Yep. You can go ahead and close it. I'm not stopping you.
Orion suspects something shenanigan-y might happen if this one is too close to this ghost coming out.
What? Never.
Little Spout is no longer on jets of flame, so she touches the ground.
I'm looking for my combat music. Not that one. That one's bad. I don't like that one. This one.
Combat music.
Aha!
Oh no.
Look at that one. And
I did not give you permission for combat music.
Oops. I didn't mean to click on
You
start
know which
answer.
game had excellent combat music? Lost Odyssey. That was a fun game.
I vaguely remember that, but I can't remember the music.
It was the closest thing Xbox could come to a Final Fantasy game, and it matched it really, really close without taking too much from it.
I mean, it was only made by Square Enix by the same people who made Final Fantasy.
Well, that makes sense. I wasn't aware of that. But yeah, throughout the game, you could pick up journals that were written by the main character. I can't remember his name, but one of them told the story of this long, windy tunnel, and the wind always blew in one direction. It was a very powerful wind. And what people would do is they would travel outside the canyon where there was no wind, drop off supplies or pick up supplies from there, and then they would go into the canyon where the wind would always be at their back, so the journey was always much easier and faster. And there were a few select people who would walk upwards against the wind, which made it a more difficult journey for them. And the main character was one of those who would always walk against the wind. And there was a shoemaker who he would come and visit every 50 years to make brand new shoes for him. And the old man was getting very old, and he realized that this is probably the last time he's going to make new shoes for him, because he won't see him by the time he gets back. It's a very sweet story.
Alright.
And there's your combat music.
Based. Alright. I think I'm ready to
yeah.
go. Sorry, I just had to do a couple things here. You guys are have waylaid this Pegasus right before you. Look at that. He lays. He doesn't seem to be going anywhere. What do?
If everyone is in
Gently
position,
make steady sprout, steady shoot, attracting noises. Here's steady
Right.
shoot. Here.
There we go.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Step. And as expected, you do see the thing start to writhe, and actually start shouting, much like the bat pony up in the upper room there had before, yelling, something something scared almost as they do so.
do we recognize the language?
Sprout
I mean,
reaches and
yeah, it's just,
attempts to
uh,
pat a shoulder.
It's just instincts as all the other ones, but he's just yelling things, scared things, as you do. And then from his mouth comes the things that you've seen before. Yeah, look at that.
Oh no.
Multiples.
This one does have multiples, but you have seen these ones before, yes. So these ones do seem different in color, definitely different in content, as the swirling nightmares inside do vary.
I have been rolling awfully on my initiative rolls tonight.
Oh man, that's how it be.
And so far, we're all going ahead of the NPC, so didn't do that bad.
Start answer and steady shoot. Just need you to push the initiative button. On the
Oh, yeah,
contract.
hold on. I can click the button, I swear.
Did it?
Jesus.
Oh,
Based.
but you
Alright.
still have such good modifiers, and you still did pretty good.
Little
Who
spout.
does? Me?
Well, who rolled that one? Was that start answer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. You still didn't go last.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
just gonna be another fight where, like, it might take less than a turn to beat them. So
Maybe. Stop judging me.
I mean, we're being methodical, and that's the smart move.
I mean,
Stop judging me.
didn't we switch to Pathfinder 2 so that kind of thing wasn't happening?
The what?
The instantly kill the enemies?
I don't think
That-
so.
2 is set up so that you can control how these fights go. Right now, I'm assuming that these are like very moderate fights, not like severe fights at all, because they're not severe.
Plus, we're completely controlling the encounters by bringing them out one at a time.
Yes,
If
we're
we
doing it the
walk
smart way. If they all came at us at the same time, this would be a very pitched fight. But we actually approach this intelligently, so we don't have to deal with that. That's good, I think.
Who does that?
I know it's weird. Anyway, I should probably do a thing, I think. There are people next to me, which is unfortunate for them. I think I'm gonna swap them with fire kinetic blade.
Go for it.
They like blades. I like blades. Everybody likes blades. Attack! The one...
Which one?
I don't think I have flanking with anybody. No, there's no flanking going on here. Which makes me sad. But I will swat this one, I guess.
This one. Alright.
Do I swat it?
You go to try to swat it and do damage.
So,
Nice! Smack it. Smack it.
of course, what do you do when you smack something and it works? You smack it again.
Look at that.
That also smack it?
The 28 also does smack it.
Hooray. I regurgitate dice at it. Blah.
More dice get regurgitated toward the
Hello,
thing.
V4C. This is
I
Roy the
feel
Vet,
like
and
I
hope
should
you all
help
have
my
a
friend. So I will just to help Dr. Orion if he wants to step up in here.
Oh, well, thank you.
And I mean, at this point now, I feel like there are plenty of flanking options now between us two here. And that's it. I'm done.
Alrighty. Let me just mark this here. Sorry.
Actually, pass the turn for you.
Yes. Yeah. Steady shoot. It's your turn.
It's me, I guess.
It is you.
Okay. Oh, there are 2 enemies.
3 enemies.
Wait, where's the third one? Oh, I see.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Have bap this one twice with fire.
Okay. I could probably do the thing I want to, though.
I mean, I feel that it's a very strange thing, but I'm actually really happy that I'm not stupidly overpowered anymore. So that was pretty overpowering.
Okay, I guess I'll just rage and attack this one.
Get angry at it. What for? I'm
Nice.
not sure. What?
Oh god, that's good though.
Because I gotta.
It very critically hits.
Jeez.
That was a very good roll.
Double the power.
Alright. Double power for this one. Which, as you slice through it, steady shoot. How do you want to do this?
What?
How do you want to do this?
Okay, I thought you might have said that, but you were a little quiet.
No, yeah.
Steady shoot. I want to do this. I mean, steady shoot is straightforward, boy. So his axe comes out and just like across it.
Just like that. Alright. I don't think dead is
Okay.
a condition down here, is it?
I swing at the one above, to the north of it.
To the north! You strike! Once again, critically.
Jesus, they're even lower level.
You do strike, and smack it for a good portion of damage as it shrieks in a voice that's definitely probably not its own. It's this one's right here. Look at that. Alrighty. And I think you had... Oh no, rage is a normal action, right?
Rage is
Yes.
rage is an action that you can do, and then I can use an attack during it.
Nice.
Reminder to you, happy barbarians who are so happy. You do get temporary hit points when you go into rage.
Yes, I get 17.
I forgot. But I
Just-
don't really
that's
know
why
if
I'm
it matters
reminding.
because
Yay.
we're winning so hard. So
We're not fighting hard things, let's be clear.
no, we're not.
It's okay to sometimes not fight super hard things.
Yes. They do seem hard enough, at least, to take over the commoners, as it were, and the NPCs. Look at that.
The poor
That's
commoners
true.
are much lower level.
Yes. Steady shoot. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Orion.
Orion is going into a rage, and he's going to 5-foot step, and he's going to start with a bite. All right, and then I click the strike button, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I don't need that to be blind.
Bonk. That does hit.
It does hit. How are criticals calculated in Pathfinder 2?
If you beat it by 10, or you roll a natural 20, and that result would be a hit.
That is cool. All right,
Yep. Pretty neat.
so that is a hit, correct?
It is, yes.
Yeah, the
Alright.
beating it by 10 thing means you start critting the heck out of things that are lower level than you. Which
Alright.
makes perfect sense. It's like literally you just take, oh wow, that's a chomp. You rip it apart.
All right, so that is a bite, and so that is 2 actions. No, that is yes, that is 2
You
actions.
move. Actually, might be 3 because you
I-
moved,
I
you
raised,
raged, you
I
bit.
bite, and for my third action, going
You did
to
rage, right? Isn't that an action?
that is a 1 action. 5-foot step is no action.
An action. No, that's an action.
That is a normal.
A 5-foot step is an action.
Yeah.
A step is just an action. There's basically almost no such thing as free actions. Almost.
Okay, I misunderstood. That's what I was asking
It's-
about 5-foot steps
It's
from.
it's
the
well.
previous-
Sorry,
we
I
still
mean
had to
they're
use
still
a-
5-foot steps. They're just not free.
Yeah, it's an action that they don't get to attack you back when you move, whereas the normal move they do get to attack you. That's the only.
Correct. It's great for not provoking on things that have attack opportunity.
I see. In that case, yes, that is my third action, so that is a
Sorry
round.
about that. Did not mean to disappoint.
And I think you have to roll on a withdraw, or not.
There's no such thing as a withdrawal.
Okay, they took away with.
You could tumble though. Yay, a tumble.
Yeah.
Alright, is this one still standing?
Well, floating, but yes.
Floating, yeah, same difference. I'm going to start shooting it. And I'm going to imbue yet again, produce flame into it.
Oh dear.
That does seem to be your favorite.
Nice.
That's
Yes,
decent.
that does hit, and critically. Look at you.
Oh. Wow.
So there's that.
Shitty armor class.
And there is produce flame. Does that? Oh, no, those aren't critical. Okay. There's that.
Oh boy. You see here, and you
Do
deal.
the double up arrow on. Oh, just take it again.
Yes.
On the 21.
Bonk.
Close enough.
Is the fire damage also doubled on that, David?
I was saying the produce flame would have been doubled here. He already clicked the double. He did the critical damage on the Earthbound.
Gotcha. In that case.
So that one would have been just star, and then the produce flame would have been double up. That makes sense.
Yes, and your arrow flies true and flaming and very impressively. Enough so that you get to give me a fancy death blow. How do you want to do this?
Straight through the center.
Whoosh, like a target. Even more so, amusingly.
Bull-
Goes through it, and your arrow pins in this door right over here. Boom, boom.
I mean, at some point we need to actually fight a bull so that when we crit,
Aren't these things just pretty much target practice?
I mean, basically,
Look at that.
So
Yeah.
far, they haven't attacked us yet, so we don't know what they're capable of.
we're whipping their butts, so that's happening.
Yeah. And I also had bad initiative, like in general. Alright, and this one, who clearly is, now alone, is going to reach out and touch you, Ryan. Touch you lovingly. Let me just roll this. Oh, if I can do the right thing here. Bonk. How is touch AC calculated again, David?
Touch AC. Just AC.
Oh, just AC. Well, there you go.
Oh,
25.
there's no touch AC anymore. Okay.
No, you
It
just have armor class.
The ghosty whiffs, misses.
He does miss. Well.
But you can always try again.
He could. Though. He as this one does. Yeah, he'll definitely try again. He'll try one more time.
That hits
Oh,
right on the
there. Ooh, look at that. That was a really good roll on his part.
Alrighty. You are touched and take a bit of negative damage here. 24 points specifically, and I need a fortitude save from you.
All right, and I click the sun, correct? Or do I make the fortitude?
Yeah, the little splatty icon there.
Do I make the fortitude save first, then the damage?
Is it a basic save against this damage or a save against something else?
Let's just save against something else. The damage is something you just take.
Okay, so just take that damage, then give us the part.
40.
That looks a decent fortitude save to me.
And you make your save terrifyingly well. Look at that.
Would that be the equivalent of a crit save if it were needed?
Yes, it is.
Cool.
It would be the equivalent of that. But does not like you regardless, and so with its last action, will poke at you again in hopes of landing.
Misses.
But he misses. And as he does so, you see the images flicker through it, as if it's trying to, as if emotions are running through this thing's, like flashes and nightmares. They're using the Pegasus's voice saying, "Run, run, run!"
Run, Luke, run.
Yeah. Start answer. It's your turn.
Okay. Well, there's only one left.
That's not gonna happen.
Well, let's just attack the thing and see what happens.
It has taken moderate damage, but it might still have a healthy health pool left.
30.
30. Will hit. Yes. Smack. For ghostly 25 damage. Look at
Yeah, 25 with the spookiest damage you've ever seen.
that. Yeah.
We're going.
Yep, it's still up.
19.
That does not hit. It zips around your sword. Whoosh.
26.
That does hit. For another 17 incredibly spooky damage. Poof. Still there though.
Okay, well, that was mine.
We come up to Little
Okay.
Spout.
Little Spout, that's the best turn. Look at this jerk. He's just sitting there being all flanked by me. It's like he just wants to be hit, really.
Really?
Attack! Oh god. I think I hit.
You do, very critically.
So you want to double up arrow that, because there is no critical roll for that.
How do you want to do this?
Oh god. Well, since I am somebody who loves describing these horrifying, violent acts, Little Spout gives a bit of a smile, and she does this little twirl in the air. I'm so glad that I'm awake. Let me tell you all about it, as she is dancing, beating it side to side with this little flame tuft clutched in her mouth. I'm so happy to be awake. You should go to sleep. I'm taking your place. La la la. Oh, what happened? It's gone. Oh. Guys, that was a time.
Orion dances with you.
Yay! Dance, 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 dance.
Look at that. And this thing promptly poofs away in a very, violent fashion, I should say.
The most violent proof possible.
Alright, there we
And
go.
does
This
and
one,
with
the moment that
initiative-
you defeat the last one there, sits up, bolt right, not as weak as the others, breathing as if he had just woken up from a very bad nightmare.
Orion grabs him by the scruff of his neck and drags him over to the bird.
You're okay now, she says as he's dragged away.
Yeah, like, just brings it, like, he's struggling, but I mean, like, I take it this is like the point in time your rage is wearing off, so it doesn't really matter, because you're just like, poo, 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 and just bringing him across the room anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
The dragging is happening, the teeth are drawing back into normal mounds.
Your cleric friend up there just kind of raises one eyebrow and casually notes, it could be a little bit nicer.
He could also be a little bit deader, but he's not. Get to work.
He's trying to be nice.
Thinks a little bit.
All right.
Thinks.
But Little Spout shall gently poke. Be nice, be nice.
I was nice. I brought him to somebody who could take care of him while we go and clear out the rest of them.
Well, you did that part, yeah. But be nice. Poke, 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 poke.
Orion is going to press his ear up against the door to see if there's anything unnatural going on the other side. And that is technically blind to me because I'm looking at the chat log right now.
You hear what sounds to be coughing.
Was this
That's
guy
bad.
moving and making noises before we moved him?
He was not. And as you kind of open up the door, very briefly, you see two of these things immediately vacating the body and running down the hall.
Oh, you're leaving.
Seems like their friend who was shouting "run" may have had an effect on these guys.
Ah.
I want to hit them.
It's okay. They're going deeper into the cave where we're going. We'll find them.
Aww.
This
How's
one.
the? Yeah, how's he?
This one over here seems like he is also in that same state. He's more weak than his friend over there, but is dizzily like sweating as if he had just came out of a really bad nightmare and groaning on the ground.
Okay, this will just take just a second. She pulls out her bag.
Not the bag. No!
If nobody stops her, she's stuffing him in the bag. Full.
Into the bag it goes.
One more, Ryder.
Alright, let's see here.
She
And F5 myself. There we go.
comes trotting out, and then dumps. Dump.
Dearie me. Your cleric friend notes. This is a lot of friends we've made today, I suppose. And he smiles
Little
and
gives a gentle pat to the one that she deposited on the floor. See, this one I brought over with care. Don't take care of them.
one of the you hear one of the other ones kind of lean over to your cleric friend as he's talking and say, "Where did the blue one come from?" And gives a pat. No one knows. No one knows. They're talking about you, little spout, because I don't believe you came out of your your disguise. You still look like Ivory Drop.
Little Sprout's not Ivory Drop at the moment.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
She did. I did specifically say that she dropped that.
I missed it.
Yeah.
I missed it. It's fine. I revoke the comment then.
Don't forget my disguises. What do you think I am?
And Orion pulls out a piece of mango taffy and starts chewing on it.
I'm also
Coming
joking because that's exactly something Little Sprout might do.
Coming, Pushpin?
And he shakes his head. Oi, no, come off. Look, lots of cities around here. I'm gonna help him out. He points toward the cleric.
Tack is
shame,
so
Lord.
brave. Keep being brave, Thumbtack.
We'll have to break down the next door without you.
Oi, and he squints. Why don't you start
It's-
with me, eh? You get all
It's
mad and you just
okay,
break it
there's-
down anyway, you? Why, you remember the lab? And he points like down into the ground. Oh, he's about to do that, and then your big friend right over there, the steady one. Oh, you say he's steady, and he shakes his head. And then the door goes flying. Can't believe it.
Yeah, that's true. I guess, these locks are just going to be too complicated for you from now on.
Give me your bluff intimidation check.
Intimidation?
Intimidation or diplomacy. I'll let you decide which one you want to roll.
You know what? It's going to be the same result, so yeah, let's go with intimidation.
Alright. And he squints.
Oh, you're totally untrained. That does
I
not
am
help.
trained, yes.
And he squints and he seems like he is a bird above such things and proves it by sticking his nose up in the air. Oi, right, I'll come when I feel like it. How about that, eh?
Being untrained, rolling a natural 20 might not have been good enough.
We'll have to find out sometime.
And well, it's simple. If rolling a natural 20, if the number itself would still be a critical failure, you still fail.
So now you have a
All
rude
right.
gem.
We didn't thoroughly look through this area, I don't believe. But there's this open
Yeah,
spot here.
there's not much over there, but there's plenty over here.
Did the glowing crystals have any value, or are they just adding ambient light?
Did you roll appraisal on them?
Do I have appraisal?
Appraisal, it's not a skill.
Oh yeah. Is that just perception? What is that in?
I mean, it's basically roll something that is appropriate
Fantastic. Do you have any
to whatever you're actually looking at.
Do you have any?
Is it an
knowledge,
arcane thing?
Well, you didn't detect any
it's a-
magic on here. It seems like this might be a geography.
Well, it's
or
more
a
of,
geology
do the
problem.
crystals have any particular arcane application?
Would knowledge of nature?
Knowledge nature would get you like I would say that's probably a good roll to get where these things
Oh,
probably
farming!
are found the most. Arcana would get you what Little Spout suggested, which is any possible magical application.
I attempt to
What about-
discern its arcane application.
What about society to determine what it could be valued in markets and things?
I mean, there are lores that this could apply to if you have.
Oh,
like,
yeah, mercantile lore would be really great. That's
yeah.
basically a praise right there.
Little Spout, you get these crystals here Specifically, probably have more of a monetary than Arcana purpose for themselves. Though they aren't they aren't the same color as the previous ones that you'd seen, which probably like the red one that blew up that one gem.
So
Is-
their value
is
appears to
soci-
be they're shiny.
Is
They're
society an int? Is society an int roll? Because
Yeah.
you could society to be like, this is something that might be considered valuable. You know.
Well, I
rather
mean,
than the actual
Little
price.
Sprout literally just figured that out. It's like,
Oh.
yep, these are sure shiny.
Yeah. I'm just saying, a society might tell you, like, if you know that if people consider them valuable in a certain society.
Okay.
But lore mercantilism would be able to tell you, like, yes, this is valuable or not, or lore, geology or something.
I have lore academia. I don't know if that could apply.
I think that applies specifically to academia, like school things.
It'd be
Right.
like, who wrote the geology book on this kind of thing? Like, nature, like I said, would get you more like the
All professors
where
get
stuff
tenure.
like this might be found near, maybe, kind of like in nature itself. If you
All
wanna
right,
roll
but we have successfully determined that they are shiny,
Right. So
and
we have
shiny
to-
things tend to get sold for money. However, there are ghosts. We should go find the ghosts.
Briefly, you hear almost like a giggling, but not like from like what seems to be.
Now, I'm supposed to giggle at the ghost, not the other way around. Oh my god.
Seems to be coming from up here. Giggle, 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 giggle.
Does it come from a child or a mischievous adult?
It sounds like it's coming from some kind of female, though probably not entirely young in itself. And as
Little Sprouts is squinting now. Squint.
yes, Little Spout, as you kind of look in here, they like to fly away from me apparently. Oh, I don't know where they went. Well, there you go. Movement mod is causing me some problems here. Hold on. There we go. Bonk. Bug encounter. I gotta escape a couple times and put this in the right place. There we go. Little Spout. As you stand where you are, you do see something, namely one of these little ghosts floating, before very promptly flying itself into the central eye socket of this here golem, giggling all the while. Look at that. Seems to have found a new host. Oh no.
Okay, now we have to bust the golem with a ghost.
You
And,
saw what?
One of the ghosts flew into the golem.
Hang on. I actually have the
What?
Look at that. And,
Okay.
you see this golem suddenly, as stalwart and stationary as it was a moment ago, start to like move around.
Little Sprout rolls initiative.
Based.
I mean, I feel like that's the only appropriate answer.
All right, let's see here. Let me select you guys. We'll get you on the.
Yep, I think I'm gonna start hitting things. But unlike old Little Sprout, this Little Sprout says, "Oh boy, I get to do things. This is gonna be fun, guys." By the way, I did mention that there were ghosts and golems, right? I'm pretty sure I did.
Right, but how many ghosts went into the golem?
I only saw one ghost. I think that's all as many ghosts as required.
You're currently the only one who can see it, so we're taking your word for it.
She waves vaguely to the west. Wave.
NCL, start answer, steady shoot.
And pointing at a specific square is an action. It's not her turn.
Oh no! Back with you. Initiative's been rolled.
Sorry.
Back with you. Right there. That's the one.
Steady shoot. Brad,
There he is.
there you go.
Yay,
Yeah.
I finally went last.
No.
I say yay,
No.
but
Ryan's last.
I'm not last. I'm just not like first or nearly first.
Okay.
What am I doing?
call-
Okay, so the Gollum woke up.
Yeah.
Little Spout was talking about it. Were you
Yeah,
overheating?
you pretty much heard the call for initiative down the hallway. Roll your eyes, let's do it. Like,
Oh, is it different Gollum?
different
Okay.
one, yeah. This one's like inert. See? There's no eyeball in it. It's like dying.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't think I have like 12 different versions of these tokens to do funny colors with.
Okay.
Aha, there you are. And you
I can see things. That was all 3 actions.
Nice. You move yourself into position to see a golem, and this golem.
You
seems-
scramble forwards.
Golem, and more noticeably, right behind it, what seems to be a very unconscious Persian on their back. Look at
Oh
that.
no.
Oh no!
Save them.
Little Spout, it is your turn.
Hooray! My turn. That's like the best turn.
Mm-hmm.
I have it on good authority. Let me tell you. All right, how far away am I from that thing? I am 50 feet. That's fantastic. That's in range. You know what that means, right?
No.
I'm going to charge my lasers. And I'm going to hit it with steam. The golem specifically.
Yeah, I got you.
I should not do that blind. Why did I do that blind? Alright, I have switched it off of blind, but I cannot make it not blind. I think you can.
Oh yes, I can. This is true. Bonk.
Oh, is that a hit?
That is a
I think
hit.
that's a hit. Hooray! Steam cleaning action!
Steam cleaned indeed. Look at that. As you do your damage.
No,
Oh, my bad.
oh, did I hit it? About that. That it was a 35 a crit? Damn!
Bonk. Look at that. Take back
Yeah.
your hit.
As I will point out that I'm appreciative to get some actual play tests of this class in.
Yeah.
This is a class I made up, so if it's busted, I gotta fix it.
Fair enough.
So far, no, it's not really busted.
Fair enough. Little Spout, is that your turn?
Yeah, that was it. 1 action, charge, 2 actions, fire!
Anseal, your friend took off down the hallway.
Well, I am going to also take off down the hallway. Do persons have 30 or 40 feet of movement in Pathfinder 2?
30
It
at the
wants to
most.
say 30.
I'll pull up the doc.
I believe there are swift species, unless Pathfinder 2 debuffed.
Nerf.
Nerfed.
Nope, 30 feet.
Everything else, so
It is 30
I
feet.
only have
I
30
have the
movement.
doc open right now. It's 30 feet.
Yeah. In general, everyone has slow movement.
So I'm going to
in
use
this game.
2 movements. Oh, I can't move there. To move here.
So say, unless you want to use 3, in which case you can stop there and just keep going.
I can't see anything though.
So are you using 3 to move forward? In which case you
Yeah.
can stop. Well, then
Right.
put yourself there, because that's where you would be at the end of the second. You keep
And
moving.
then
You know what I
here.
mean?
And that's my turn.
All right.
You also scramble forward. Scramble.
If that's your turn, we move on to the Stone Golem's turn. The ghosty one, who is not acting as normally as the other one you had done, standing in,
I am now putting normal in the biggest quotes I can find.
normal. Yeah. Well, I mean, like in the way that golems just kind of do the thing that they're supposed to do. This one looks toward you, Little Spout, and its eyes glow red, and as if taunting, moves up here. Seems to be readying for something. Look at that.
It's just
Like,
rude.
The hand even comes out and does the the finger.
Well, I can't see it now. So.
Before he moves, then he gives you like the
There you go.
yeah before retreating.
Come and get it.
Yeah. Steady shoot. It is your turn.
Is it? Okay, can Did you actually see what's going on from here?
I believe you can see what you see.
You saw a little spout go Steam Blast in this direction.
Okay. So there we go.
You would have seen that.
So it's 35 feet of two moves. 40, 50.
At least you don't have to squeeze.
Yeah, I get up to 60, and I rage, and I just sort of wait in place.
Also, this thing isn't there. That's just the placeholder for the ghost that I put for Little Spout. Turn that off. Bonk.
Okay.
Yep.
So I get all the way up here and I rage.
A bit too convenient.
This thing is doing some weird little golem dance, trying to beckon you forward there, little or steady shoot. And you're in rage now,
Just
right?
rude.
Yes, it's true.
All right. Orion.
Orion, do I have to physically see a threat or just be aware there's a threat to rage?
I think it's like the idea is that you have to be in combat to rage. So
Can you rage with your eyes closed?
I mean,
Absolutely.
I suppose
I'm
that
angry
could
when I
be-
go to sleep.
I'm just fair.
Okay, so Orion will rage and he will move 30 feet.
I sleep angrily.
And he sees... Yeah, he sees our targets up here. So that's 2 actions. And Orion will take point. Hopefully he can draw some aggro as intended. And that will be Orion's turn.
All right. Start answer.
Is it running away?
Doesn't seem to be turning its back. It just seems to have backed up further into the room.
Also, I realize now I probably should have stopped there, so that way Steady Shoot and I can create a wall instead of me just being out front. Oh well.
These and other thoughts.
I don't really know.
Any directions you want to go?
I guess I will get up here and be ready. Yep.
Does Start Answer still have Magic Missile and Chain Lightning and those types of spells?
I have Chain Lightning. I don't have Magic Missile prepared for some reason. I don't have any kind of improved Magic Missile because apparently it does it itself.
Yes,
Okay.
Magic Missile can be heightened.
But I don't have it prepared as heightened anything.
Oh,
yeah, he's a wizard. He has to prepare them at higher levels.
Yeah. And, you know, I'm a wizard, so it's like, why would I cast anything if I don't have to? Apparently.
Alrighty. What's holding a? Can you hold an action in PF2, David?
you can
You can
ready
use-
an action for 2 actions.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
for
It
2
has
actions.
to be 1 act.
Yeah.
Anything,
No, I'm ready to attack it if it gets close.
with
That you can do.
with your Force Sword, I take it.
Yep.
Fantastic. Little Spout, it is your turn.
My turn. That's the best turn. Alright, so I need to do things because I can't see anything. What the hell? I believe I have abilities, guys. Abilities you don't even comprehend. But I don't think it makes me any faster. Actually, that's might be a little faster. Fantastic. Okay, so I will shoot little flame jets out of my hoofsies and jet forward 40 feet really quickly. And come to a skidding stop. Now I can see things. Ah, there you are.
Mhm.
Jerk. I can't steam blast it because I would have to strain myself, and well, you're not worth that effort. So instead, I'll just fling a fireball at him. By fireball, I mean a really small fireball that doesn't explode.
Alright, go for it.
Oh, that's a good hit, though.
Alright, and you do so. 41 does hit and does crit.
Hey, you want to double out barrel this because I can't crit roll it.
Alright, so we're just selecting the one. Bonk.
She sends her fireball right into its little beady eye.
You do so, and you see that beady eye flicker. Oh boy, you really... That one a number. Still active though. It's just flickering. Look at that.
Still looks so smug. Is
Is that your turn there, Little Spout?
Yes. It pleases me that 40 feet was literally just far enough to get ranked position.
Ancio.
Just right.
Alright, I am going to move here. Aha! We are attacking the golem, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to throw... Produce flame at it, since I had to move.
Go for it.
What in
There's the
doubt.
attack.
Good
Oh,
roll.
whew. I saw that one. I was like, oh no!
Just produce flame.
Just produce flame. I use an action to move.
Gotcha. So, before, just a quick question. Were you, like, casting that alongside with your arrow?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a feat I get. I can go find it really fast.
But anyway,
That's
yeah,
a
he was doing a combo platter. Now he's just doing produce flame.
Just produce flame? Whoosh.
Just produce flame.
You send your produce flame forward, and your aim feels like it's true. And as it lands, it doesn't seem like it had any effect.
Okay.
It's just rude.
That is very rude. How dare it do this? Seems to have just brushed off the magic. Look at that. That's why I was curious. I was just wondering.
Okay.
It is his turn, however. As you guys get into position, he does not run towards you. Rather, in fact, you do see him reach for this here Persian, draw something from him, and slam it into the wall. And the moment that he does, you start hearing a little bit of a ticking coming from around the place.
I'll tilt your head. I don't like that. That's a bad thing. Somebody make it stop.
And I believe that was all 3 of its actions. You hear once more a very giggly sound from this one here. The ticking comes from more than one place, in fact. And let me slow things down. How about here?
Would a crafting roll determine what he just shoved into the wall? Specifically alchemy, since that's what I craft.
I mean, you could try, but it didn't seem like he pulled out anything alchemical. Let me drag something in here really quick, just so I can actually put a little visual aid in here. Where the ticking is coming from with that. Actually, give me perception checks. That'd be good. Good. 3 perception checks for everybody. Blind if you could.
Perception check.
Yeah.
Yes. Blind. He needs
Well, whatever.
Oh no. Blind. Let me do it blind.
Look at that. Alright. And one more. Look at that. All the perceptions. Yeah, you guys all pretty much notice things around. I'll put them on here. Being that you're in a mine, it's not too much of a far-flung idea. There wouldn't be some things in mines about. As you see, you start to notice that there are charges in this wall, this big circular room. Now all ticking away. Their timer is seemingly activated.
Time is ticking away. Tick, ticking
You
away.
once again hear the very, very hearty giggly thing come from the stone golem over there. From the ghost likely that it possessed it. Ancio, it is your turn.
Awesome. Well, I am going to shoot it with my bow this time and infuse it instead with Acid Splash. Wait. Is Acid Splash one of the ones that's kind of broken right now? I think it is.
Yes. It doesn't automatically heighten.
Oh, dare they?
The Assassin's Flash is weird.
I will manually roll it. Let me.
You can roll to hit normally. That should work fine.
Nice roll.
That is a nice roll.
Nice. All right. And that does hit, and it does crit. Look at you. Look at you go.
There's the critical.
Nice. Is that the total damage for a critical? 2 times. Yeah. Okay. I see that 2 times.
Oh, and then I still have to go grab the spell. So
That was a really good hit with that bow.
That was.
What happens on a crit? 1 persistent acid damage. So 4d6.
Yeah, the persistent damage happens on his turn, not your turn.
Plus, what is my spell modifier? Charisma. What's my charisma modifier? Sorry, I've not had to roll a spell by hand. Charisma is a
By
plus
hand.
2.
Who does that?
Well, since it doesn't automatically heighten itself. This much acid damage on top of 4 persistent.
Or persistent damage.
Including 5 persistent acid damage instead of 1.
Ah.
Describe to me your epic adventuring moves as you tell me how you want to do this.
I just go for the weak spot in the shoulder.
Boom, and you do so. The shoulder that was kind of embedded in the rock there, yep, that did it. And it just kind of.
I like how you just invented a weak spot. That was great.
Yeah. That is now.
Well, if it has a joint, it's got to be a spot that's less armored.
Yup.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. But the thing is now disabled. The giggling persists inside of it, however. Is that your turn there, Anziel?
Yes.
Awesome. I like how the turn ticker also is indicative of other ticking things in this room. It's pretty funny. I was like, where's that coming from? I didn't even put that in. Orion.
Orion, recognizing explosives because he knows alchemy, he is going to run over here 30 feet. Let me get the right tool. And he is going to grab both of these bombs off of the wall and put the fuses in his mouth so that his saliva puts them out.
They do seem to have timers on them, less so than fuses. Like they got like mechanical clocks on them.
Oh.
That's why they're ticking.
I would not have moved there then.
Yep.
The place where he shoved the thing into the wall, that's where I would have moved to. So would you let me retroactive that?
I will say yes, you can do that.
Okay, where... I was here? No, I was here. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, Orion will... Yeah, he'll move 30 feet there, and he's going to inspect this thing that was shoved into the wall.
Do you have any knowledges for that or anything that you can, you'd like to roll?
Let's see, I have occultism, society, survival, crafting focused on alchemy, arcana.
I would say the closest you'd be able to get is crafting, though that's more along the lines of actually crafting things, so it's not really a knowledge skill. It's more like a how things were made rather than a what is this.
It's a GM's discretion thing, but it is specifically noted that crafting to figure out like the make of things, even like a golem, is possible. It is up to the GM though.
Well,
Yeah, technically, what I'm trying to determine is can this thing be deactivated in a way it was activated? So
well, I can tell you this much, that as you are looking into the big rocky imprint that he had smashed into this wall, it's seemingly what he had smashed into it is the plunger on an old, you know, like the plungers of that they have for dynamite, effectively.
Yeah.
Yep, he seemed to have just smashed the entire plunger in The actual plunger itself is now kind of just embedded and broken into the wall.
Okay, Orion determines that escape is probably the best option. So that's 2 actions. Orion's going to spend his final move action to stand over this cat so he can pick it up and we can run.
Right, look at that.
And that will be Orion's turn.
Steady shoot.
That's me.
That's you.
Okay. Just so I'm clear, the golem has been smashed,
Oh yeah. So smashed.
and now there are explosives.
Exploding.
Definitely.
Maybe it would just be leave.
They all seem to
Maybe-
be ticking at that really weird, like, some of them are like milliseconds off from each other, so it's like they're all like
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Less of a metronome, more of a clap sound.
Yup.
Anyway, so do you know what it is, smart people?
Bomb, explosion, we gotta leave.
Is there anything
Like, all right.
out of the
Fair.
room first?
Oh, yeah. Shoot. Yes, there's actually a thing we need to get. So my character would probably realize that.
Oh,
And
Orion does have this one on his back, just as a point out. I
Okay.
can't layer.
What's that little amulet thing on the ground behind the golem?
yeah, okay.
Oh, everything went black. Now it's back.
Yeah, sorry.
Pick up. Oh, yes.
Amulet thing?
Yeah. Pink thing?
Oh, that's the targeting icon. That's not. That's part of the.
Oh, because of its position from the rock, it does look remarkably like an amulet.
Oh, that's funny.
That
That
says
does.
I
That's
have
right.
the target.
Okay. Never mind then.
Sorry.
Quick, grab the
It's
goods.
okay.
Grab the goods.
It's okay. It's okay. I saw the same thing, and I'm just like, oh yeah, maybe there's like an amulet. Yeah, okay.
Stardust, where are you going?
Anything? Oh crap! There's another person down here.
Looks to be them.
I suppose. I mean, we're still technically in combat, guys.
Yeah, I was about to ask, are we still in initiative or not?
I see.
Okay.
Everyone moving around. So I assume that we were.
Okay. I am okay. My steady is moving. Steady. Everyone has the thing. He runs over here, goes over here. He hopes that
Okay,
this
fine.
turns down here, so we can see what's down there. So actually, he's probably gonna go this way and wait.
All right.
It is probably a nonsensible move to move into an area that we haven't been in yet. But here I am.
Little spout. It's your turn.
It's my turn. Everything is going poorly.
What impossible?
Okay. Little Sprout has an idea. Looking at the clocks, is it obvious, like, approximately how much time we have?
Yes, actually. Looking at the nearest one, in terms of round time, it looks like from the time it was pressed, you guys had 3 rounds.
Okay, it actually isn't as bad as I thought it was.
Let me see something.
Hey, you gotta have some time to run away. What's the point of a timer if you're just gonna blow it up right away?
I mean, if you're the bad guy, you might not care that much.
Hey, that's still a good 18 seconds.
Okay. Fair enough. Then I don't feel so immediately bad for Dr. Orion, who's like about to explode. Then I guess I will use the amazing power of jet propulsion to get the hell out.
Whoosh.
Work.
You cause a minor jet stream.
Yeah, jet stream. Why is this not working? Okay, well that worked, but anyway, that was 40 feet.
It's going through the wall. That's why it's not working. You gotta right.
No,
click
the right clicking is not. It's what's not working. It's just weird.
Get left somewhere and then right click.
Okay.
Actually, I can refresh. This F5 fixes everything, guys. Seriously, there's nothing at F5 that's fixed. Yeah, now it's working. Perfect. And that's 40 feet. And then that's 40 feet. Just jetting right through everything. Alright, that's 3 actions worth of jetting action. I'm done.
Alright. You jet that way.
It takes off. Good luck!
Star Dancer, you're in the room with the ticking time bombs.
Yeah. Okay. Does it look like that tunnel to the south is going to collapse once the bombs go off?
You look down at. Do you have any like engineering lores or anything like that for?
I mean, I used to.
Fair. Well, I wasn't sure what your
I have no idea.
any lore skills that might be.
Academia, apparently.
Well, if you have lore academia, you could certainly you could certainly give me that role. You can determine that from the many books that you have definitely read, this area over here doesn't seem to, I mean, it doesn't have any, like, support structures in it, but it's also pretty low to the ground, lower than this area, which seems to have been specifically excavated out, and, excavated out in this particular shape, a rather circular shape, somewhat implying that maybe it was blasted out to begin with. This area over here does not reflect that same shape, so might be a good place to hide.
Okay, well, looking at my memory map, it looks like I can actually get out that way anyway.
Whoosh, whoosh.
And, oh, look, another person!
You fly down here to where these greenish crystals glow. Glow oh so brightly. And below them, of course, yes, your unicorn friends like that. That'll even make the pulse just for you. Bonk. They're fancy.
Uh-huh.
Alright, is that your turn, Star Dancer?
Yep.
Alright, this big counter here. Just got to adjust that. Here's the tool for it here. There it is. Oh, I gotta select it here. There we go. And two. That is its turn. Anseal, it is your turn. Oh, he did say BRB in the chat here. We will act as if he is. We'll get to his turn when he gets back here. Orion.
Orion is double timing.
Where to?
Let's see. He's going to move. What if is it spacebar to measure the first measurement?
You can just click and drag your character. If you click and drag it out, you'll see that it's like green. It'll be green up until like just like how you've been moving, just dragging your character out, and then it'll turn red when you're in the second move interval. So on.
Right, but how do you mark the point so you can measure from a different angle?
Oh, you just hold control and you keep going. Hold control, click. And just keep held to control. Oh,
Oh,
you just
that doesn't
like
matter.
well no, that just moving is just like roll 20. Just click and right click along your path.
Okay. Well, anyway. Let's see. So that's first movement, second movement.
You are also like encumbered. Keep in mind, you're bearing the weight of like an entire thing.
I am raging and I'm super strong.
Yes. What is your strength score and how does that correlate?
20.
What is your total bulk?
Total bulk is 15. I don't know if that increases while I rage though.
I apologize.
All right. Just speak.
What did I miss?
We'll
We had to pass your turn since you weren't at the computer, but you should be right next after me.
We'll just yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're just arranging the turn order because you're away.
I'm back.
David. Carrying a
turn.
thing. How does I don't think that a creature like that would make you overburdened, but I don't think you can. I think you are.
Wait, what's happening?
He's carrying an entire thing. How does
A
carrying-
person?
Yeah, it's carrying and speeds work.
Okay, a person has a bulk. So fancy. How big are they? Medium?
Medium.
So I think that's 5. 1 sec. There it is. Bulk of creatures. Medium is 6. It's like you're carrying a 6 bulk object.
Is
Can I
6
carry?
is 6 still within your carrying capacity according to your sheet?
I honestly don't know because not all of my items are in my bag of holding. So right now, my carried bulk is 14 and I'm encumbered at 10. Most of this should be in my bag of holding though. I just don't know how to do that.
Oh, you just have to. Let me edit his sheet again.
Gotcha.
I apologize.
Hey, no worries.
Do I get more max bulk when I'm raging?
No, that is not a thing. Did you do the thing?
Yeah, I did the thing. Also,
There we go. Now I can see. I can see you. All right. So let's go to your inventory, and you have a bag of holding.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is. Bag of holding, type 3. Sweet. Now we can take the things that. Basically, you could just drag and drop the things into it. That's all you got to do.
Okay.
The trick, of course, is that you have all these consumables in the way.
The majority of those consumables are part of my formula list.
All right, so I'm shoving your thieves tool into the bag of holding. Yeah. How about that rubbing set? It can go in the bag of holding. Yeah, look at it go. And
Alchemist
those
lab.
alchemist tools, we don't need those. Get in. You know where you need to be? In the bag of holding. Yeah, now we're talking. Basically, okay, the rhino hide can't go in there because you're wearing it. It turns out. The circus cloak you're wearing. The alchemist lamp. Oh my god, that's so heavy.
yeah, you probably don't want to be
Get
holding
that
an
in the
entire
bag of
lab
holding.
with you. Just
Yes, that's currently what was happening. Just looking around the entire lab. Guys, hold up for me. This thing's kind of heavy. All right, healer's tools. I'm assuming they can also get shoved away.
so long
I'll
as
have
you are
to
able to
reach for them
pull,
later.
like 6 plus whatever is your carried value, I think you could still move, right? Is that how that works, David?
Well, right now, 6 would put him into encumbered, which would still be moving, just uncomfortably.
Gotcha.
But you have a lot of clothing. Several sets of clothing, just to be certain that you have all the clothing.
I have winter and fine clothing. That's 2 sets.
Well, that's more sets than I'm used to, so there. Crowbar! Into the bag of holding you go. As you probably can see now, your bag of holding is now becoming filled with delicious stuff.
Yes.
Alright,
All right. Are these just drag and drop situations?
That's what I'm doing. I'm just dragging and dropping. Dragging and dropping.
So it sounds like
And
you'd
dragging.
be able to carry that fine. I was just wondering like what you had.
Okay, actually, I've gotten you down low enough that 6 will put you right at the border. Good job. Yeah.
So yeah, you should be able to move then. I don't think David said that
So,
there's
yeah,
anything
you can
there.
grab a person.
There you go.
All right. Cool.
Shoot, if you put the person in the bag of holding, you're fine.
Which was also an
Oh.
option.
You know what? I've already got them on my back. It's fine. All right. So that's 2.
Your bag of
movement.
holding has a capacity of 100 bulk. You can have like an entire school yard of kids in there.
Yeah, I will do it for the kids. But this guy's on
There
my
you
back.
go.
All right. And then 30 feet. That's my final turn or final move.
All right, you move him with you right up here, away from the ticking danger. Look at that. Anseal.
Well, if we are moving away from this cavern with explosives, I am going to use my entire movement to get out away from that.
Nice.
My entire action. Turn.
And Orion. Oh no, you
I
just had
did my
sorry, I
turn,
forgot we
so-
swapped. Steady shoot.
I mean, I already kind of escaped. I don't
Alright.
see where anybody else went.
Is
So,
everybody just like plugging their ears at this point and waiting?
oh, yeah, here I am.
Jump.
Here's everybody else. I see them. I see some people at least. I shouldn't get close.
Yeah, it's just like,
Rescue
oh,
the
and
people
stayed
that
in
need
combat.
to be rescued. Have you
Yes,
rescued all the people that need to be rescued?
it does seem so. There doesn't seem to be any ticking in this room, just as a note to start answering steady shoot. No ticking. I just.
Yep. That's good.
It's good.
Alright. And I'm just gonna end combat here because everybody's kind of vacated the area there. As you guys start to run away all over. It's the ticking continues. Tick, tick, tick. More, and more, until finally, with a very small hiss and you hear down the hallway. Sounds to be all of those dynamites blowing up in sequence along the walls. The sound of rubble being tossed, likely outwards in all directions within the space of that center in a very deadly way. That, oh man, it's a good thing you're not there. You guys have kind of vacated to safety here. Places that you are indeed safe. As you guys make your grand escape. Deeper within the cave, you continue to hear giggles. Oh man, now they're just messing with you. I think that would be a good time for us to end today. Oh boy.
Yay!
Okay.
No one important died.
Yeah, you guys got them all
Yeah.
out. Look at that. I do hope everybody had fun. I'm gonna go ahead and push stop on the stream. Bye. Say bye.
I'll do this.